Welcome back, everybody. So we've now moved to a different part of Karen. We are at Rift Africa, which you probably know as Rift Valley Leather. I'm here about to talk to the marketing director. That's Zadok Langat.
That's right.
Your bags, first of all, on like beautiful display. Those are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. I mean, do you ever have moments where people question if this is a Kenyan-made product or if you are importing? Do you ever have those?
Oh, we get that all the time.
It must feel good, huh?
Because we try and improve the product each and every. We never stop.
Yeah.
Because of the kind of a clientele that we are serving.
Yeah.
They're so demanding and they want the best.
And this industry is just always changing.
That's right. So we have to be on the top.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about Rift Africa.
Yes.
When did you start, and what was the thing that spurred the founders to start it as well?
All right. So we incorporated Rift Valley Leather, as you well said, 10 years ago. We just turned 10 this year, March.
Oh.
So we just celebrated 10 years.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. So yes, Rift Africa, as I mentioned, was incorporated in 2009, and we have 3 of the directors used to work for a different company in the same industry.
Okay.
So we have to...
and by the same industry, do you mean leather or bags?
Industry.
Leather industry.
Leather industry.
Okay.
So they were in leather company on interim basis. One of them was an interim GM, the other one was a designer. So when their contract ended and they'd really passion for the work that we do in the industry, they said that they're going to set up their own.
Okay.
So after that setup, they called me to join them, and we started Rift Valley Leather.
Interesting.
The company started with 2 employees, but now we are employing well over 52.
So who were the 2? What were they doing?
So one of them is our marketing, our managing director.
Okay.
Who's Rolly Adlam.
Okay.
The other one is Robert Topping. They're both British, but they've been in Kenya for more than 10 years.
Okay.
Then,
wait, so they were making the bags?
Yes.
When you say it started with 2, were they also making the bags?
So Robert is a designer. He has a wealth of experience. He's been in the industry for well over 40 years.
Yeah.
He has trained in many places around the world, the US, Australia, name it. So actually when he came over to Africa, he was seconded by an organization just to come and train on how to improve leather processing and the entire chain. Yeah. So thereafter, once he had done his assignment, he felt in love with the country and said, "Oh, I'm not going back."
Okay.
So when he met with Rolly, started Rift, and I joined them.
Okay.
We have another Kenyan director who's handling our production.
Okay. So what would you say? What was it like those first couple of months? Was there staff? Did you have the machines? How was it like trying to set up, or even funding? Was that of any? Was that difficult?
It was so hard starting as any other startup here in Kenya.
Yeah.
So, because we didn't have nothing, we didn't have any machinery. There was no space, so they looked for the space and started with just a few machines. We are very lucky that at the moment we have very many specialized machines, from the cutting machines, embossing machines, stitching machines. But when we started, we had only I think one sewing machine only. Wow. But over time, we've been improving, and as demand is growing for the products, we've also been trying to expand in terms of machinery, in terms of the workforce.
Even space, because I remember seeing you guys at a different side of Karen.
We used to be tucked away in a very small space within Karen.
Yeah. Right next to Talisman, is that it?
Right next to Talisman, but our production used to happen at a place called Grassy Knoll, which was a very small space, and we had only about two fundis and just a few machines. Yeah. But then as we grew, we had the need to grow and get a bigger space.
Yeah.
So at the moment, this is it, and also at the moment we are feeling that we are now.
Oh, so you're looking to move yet again, to expand a little.
That's
right. It must be a great problem to have.
It's a great problem to have.
So tell me, what was the turning point, do you think, for Rift Africa? The point where you started to think, we're picking up pace, we're onto something.
So yeah, when we started, it was very hard because breaking into the market, it's a new name, no one really knows about the brand, and we didn't have people to show us around, so it was actually starting from scratch. But we were very lucky because when we started, we used to take any work that came our way. We used to do one-offs. So I think our way of operating, we are very versatile. You used to come with any product that you want us to replicate. We do that within a day or two. Wow. So I think that is how people We grew the name that we are very fast in terms of delivery.
Yeah.
We are very keen with the quality that we give. And over time, we also attended so many shows. We knocked on so many corporate doors. We set up trade fairs, attended so many of them. So I think the first 5 years was really, really, really hard. Rolly had at some point to sell his property in the UK just to boost the business.
Wow.
So
yeah,
it's been a process.
right.
I'd say at the moment, we are getting our name out there. We have at the moment about 5 outlets within Nairobi. No, so not within Nairobi, in Kenya. 3 in Nairobi, at the hub, which is the mall next door.
Yeah.
At the new hotel along Langata Road,
Okay.
Tamarinti Hotel, and we have a small factory shop here. Out of Nairobi, we have Buffalo Mall,
Yeah.
that is in Naivasha, and Cedar Mall in Nanyuki.
Okay.
On the 2nd of October this year, we're opening our 6th outlet in Diani. We just signed the lease and
Oh, look at that! Look at that.
but also within the region,
Yeah.
we've really grown. We are already shipping to Tanzania, Arusha, to Uganda, Kampala, South Africa, and soon we are looking to explore Kigali.
Yeah.
Internationally, we've really made leaps.
Headway, yeah.
Yes, so I'd say at the moment we ship to the States, to the UK, Canada, Japan. I'd say we ship up to about 15 countries, but majorly to the States.
So I'm curious to know about your business model, because you talked a little bit about sort of customizing pieces.
Yes.
But also knocking on corporate doors. So how does it, what is your main focus when it comes to products? Are you just producing and sort of, putting the styles out there, or are you taking custom orders? Are you working with corporates? How does it work?
So over time we have developed our own range, what we call Rift products.
Okay.
As a brand, because we are trying to do 2 things. One is that we are pushing our own brand, which is Rift Africa.
Yeah.
Then we also do a lot of private label.
Private label meaning?
So if you came to us and you said, I have my own brand, but I don't have a production unit, we can handle that for you, complete with your, with your
My
brand,
logo,
your logo,
everything. Oh,
but,
nice.
but also we try and take corporate orders. As I mentioned to you, we used to take one-off orders, but over time we saw that was very time-consuming, and it was really taking time, our production time.
Yeah.
So at the moment we do custom orders, but there's a minimum. So corporates come to us and say we need Christmas giveaways, for example, because that is the season that we're getting into now.
Yeah.
Hotels come and say, we need bill holders.
Yeah.
We need placemats. So as long as you can give us volume, we can do any product that you want.
Okay.
Custom.
Wow.
Yeah.
So so this industry obviously is just ever evolving and changing.
Yeah.
How are you able to keep up with the new entrants into this market? And even when I was at Kazuri Beads earlier, I was asking them as well,
Yes.
how do you make sure that you're on top of your game? Because there's always entrants at a cheaper level, at a cheaper price.
Yes.
So how do you stand out? What do you do as Rift Africa?
So yes, we work as a team. As I mentioned, one of our directors, Robert, has been in the industry for quite a very long time.
Yeah.
So he's always looking out new technology, ways of improving processes, just to make sure that the quality of product that we produce is top notch.
Yeah.
We don't compromise on quality. That is one. But also we have a program here, continuous training.
Yeah.
Some of our artisans, some of our fundis, we took them when they were just basic skills on doing the product. But then because of the continuous training that we inculcate and just trying to improve them, I'd say a majority of them right now, they are top quality fundis.
So quality for you is at the very top. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, the reason we are gathered here today, I want to know what it takes to make a Rift Africa piece. So take me through the process. What's that like?
All right. So we have, I'd say at the moment, we have well over 40 products.
Okay.
The range is quite big
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
From travel bags, handbags,
Yeah.
accessories.
So now that you've mentioned travel bags, I have to pick up this duffel bag.
Yes.
Because it is absolutely stunning. The hardware, the color, everything about this just screams
That's
like
right.
I need to be I don't even know where I need to be on vacation. Some like little Italian village.
It's good you mentioned Italian because these are Italian fittings.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Where's my ticket? Where's my? Do I win a ticket to Italy?
So these are Italian components for the fittings, but it's 100% Kenyan leather.
Oh, okay.
That is one of our vintage top-notch product that we...
Oh, I love this. Okay, so sorry to interrupt you, but go on. So you're saying you have
400.
400?
Well over 400.
You said 40?
400 products.
400?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Some we have since discontinued because, wherever clients are very demanding.
Yeah.
You cannot give them the same product over a long period. So we keep on introducing new products.
Okay. So let's take one product, for example.
Yes.
How would you go about creating that from scratch?
So to create a product, it's actually a very long process.
Yeah.
Because you start with a design. So we have 4 designers. The chief designer is our director, one of our directors, and we have 3 other Kenyan designers.
Okay.
So every so often, we also try and get feedback from the market, what our clients want. We also see the trends, international trends, and try and come up with a product that we think will be able to sell well.
So let's talk about, now that we're talking about Italy, let's talk about let's give an example of a passport holder, right?
Yes.
So if you've decided the passport holder, you've decided the size, what would the next thing be? Picking the leather, I assume.
So we start from making the pattern for the passport cover.
Okay.
So it's converted into a cutting pattern.
Okay.
Then from there we cut the piece of leather.
Yeah.
Then after we've cut, because we need to have our brand there, so we go to embossing. Once it's embossed, say our logo, Rift Africa, and probably the text passport on top of it, it comes to the assembly table.
Yeah.
Here,
so at that stage, you can customize and put anything.
At that stage, you can, we are very versatile.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Okay, you won us over. You won us over. All right. We love you too.
All right.
So you go about getting the logo.
Yes.
Putting it on a machine.
So we have a machine called the embossing machine.
Okay.
So once we have your embossing plate, we, after cutting the leather, we place it on top where exactly the client would want their logo to be or our logo to be.
Yeah.
We hot press using the embossing machine. Then it leaves the impression that is your logo.
So I want to take you back a second. Where do you get your leather from?
So we at the moment we work with about 5 Kenyan tanneries. So it's all Kenyan leather.
Okay.
Some within the outskirts of Nairobi, but just a few, 2 out of Nairobi, Nakuru and Sagana.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's all Kenyan leather.
All Kenyan leather. Okay. So you were saying, so once you emboss it, what happens?
So once you emboss it, now you bring in the assembly table.
Okay.
This is where the assemblers bring the different pieces together, they glue, then they take it for stitching. So it's a back and forth. So between the assemblers, placing the different pieces together, stitching. Once that is done, it goes to the finishing table where they cut the threads, they wipe off the glue, just
burn
any threads
that are coming out.
That's correct.
Okay.
And just do a bit of quality control just to make sure that the product is good before it goes to the market.
Okay.
Yes.
And then it goes into the store.
Goes for packaging.
Oh, packaging.
Then goes to the store.
Yeah.
Or goes to the client.
On average, how long does it take to create, say, a passport or a bag? Let's talk about a duffel bag like this, but also a passport holder.
So because of the wide, variety that we have, some items would take probably half a day if it's a big item. But something for example, a passport, we'd be able to create within 30 minutes.
Oh.
So, but that is short. The time is shortened because we have, cutting dies that we've that helps to quicken the process.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
But if it's from scratch, then it will be the time will be longer.
Yeah. So, are there any exciting things that you want to share? That are any exciting projects or things that you want to share as we end the show?
That's right.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned, we're opening up our 6th outlet in Diani.
Okay.
Look out for that in Diani on the 2nd of October.
Okay.
We are going into the Christmas season, and we are coming up with Christmas, hampers for corporates. So look out for very good offers from Rift Africa.
Okay.
So any corporate would want to give giveaways to their clients. We're starting to take orders now for Christmas.
Okay.
And good to know, we'll be giving very good discounts for Christmas.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, good. So we can pick up some new bags
That's
for
right.
2020.
That's right.
Thank you so much. This was so interesting for me to get a glimpse of what it takes to create a bag from scratch. A bag that has most of its most of its parts sourced from Kenya. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Except for like some hardware pieces like this, you said where it's Italy, but
From
like
Italy.
Accessories like this hardware pieces, are they from Kenya as well?
Yeah, so
Okay.
we don't source everything from our components from Italy.
Yeah.
We also try and support small groups here within the
good.
country, like
Yeah.
small artisans who do hand cast brass fittings.
Yeah.
We work with a group of Maasai women in Ngong who do our beadwork. We work with some Maasai women in Kibera. Small groups, just to make sure that we're also giving back to
Good.
society.
Okay.
And if I could just mention one last thing,
Yeah.
our export market is really growing. And there are many Kenyans who live in the diaspora. They'd be interested in probably importing to their country something from Africa. What we are doing now is we are really trying to promote our exports. So anyone out there who'd be interested in partnering up with us, either with their own brand, to stock some of our brands, we're open to that.
Okay.
The good thing is we're now giving a very generous discounts, 45% for all exports.
Wow.
So, and knocking out VAT, so that makes it very affordable for them.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's show. We got to get a glimpse of two brands that have had a profound impact on the I guess both of them are in the fashion industry and manufacturing industry, that they are able to source their products here and create beautiful pieces and not just share with Kenyans but with the rest of the world. I think that's something to celebrate. So, yay. All right, we'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp. For now, I'm going to go bag shopping. See you guys. Have a great rest of the day.